Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urius Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or a comment. All right, today it's time for another installment of the Dr. Spell Prognosis, and today we're talking about the spell Invisibility. All right, I am giving this spell a B+. There is a couple of specific reasons I'm giving it a B+. Now, this spell did get changed pretty drastically from 3.5 to 5th edition. We can't really compare it to 4th edition. And I will point that out, too. So, this is a spell that is used by bards, sorcerers, warlocks, wizards, artificers, and Circle of the Land grassland druids. Boy, is that specific. So, it's usable by all arcane classes, as it should be. But really, if you can figure out how to use this spell for a rogue, it's probably the best at that point. And the Arcane Trickster rogue can cast this spell because it's an illusion spell. So it is a second level spell. It takes one action. It has a range of touch, verbal, somatic, and material components. It lasts for an hour, but man, is that a misnomer. And it does require concentration. Yes, you do want to concentrate on this spell while it is up. So, a creature you can touch yourself, don't read into that, becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. So as soon as you drop it and it's not worn or held, it is not invisible anymore. So this is the biggie. The spell ends for a target that attacks. So if you attack, then you become visible, and that is a carryover from 3.5. And that also is the reason why I give this one of the reasons I give this a B+ and not an A, because there is another spell, we will get to that when we get to that level of spells, that is going to get a better grade because it doesn't have that. You don't become visible when you attack. But with this one, if you attack, you become visible. Or if you cast a spell. That is the addition that 5th edition put into this spell that was not in 3.5 or 3rd edition. So in 3.5, there are certain spells you could cast as long as you didn't attack something or do damage to it. Like you could summon creatures while you were invisible, and you would stay invisible. With this one, any spell you cast, you become visible. And then when you cast this spell at a higher slot, you can add additional targets. That's actually not too bad. So for rogues, this is good. This is a good one. It's never going to last. It could last for an hour, and that's kind of an out-of-combat thing, because you could be sneaking around, trying to break into some place, sneaking through an enemy camp, etc., etc. And what that's going to give you, because you're invisible, attack rolls against you have disadvantage, and you have advantage against other creatures. But it's the first bullet. An invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense. And those special senses are not dark vision. Those special senses are things like tremor sense or true sight. For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by any noise it makes or any target it leaves. And I believe if you're heavily obscured, that you do have advantage on stealth checks. So there's that. I got a cup of coffee here. So there is that. So, but the big one is because if you attack or you cast a spell, then the spell ends. So you really got to think about what you're going to do with this to make it last an hour, because you can make it not last an hour very easily. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.